Hi everybody, Pastor Kirk here on a cold, crisp November morning. Well, it's not cold like North Dakota cold, but it's cold enough that I packed up all my summer shirts and took them down to the basement and pulled out my winter sweaters. And look, I'm wearing a fleece today. The cooler weather is here. You know, Sundays are funny in this transition season because folks come to church either bundled up, for the autumn chill, or they're dressed like it's eternal summer, the summer they wish were here. Leal and I managed to sneak away for a week's respite. We enjoyed the magic of Sedona, Arizona, the majesty of the Grand Canyon. It was quite an adventure. We arrived at the South Rim in the year's first snowstorm, total whiteout, winter wonderland. And then a couple days later, we were hiking in shorts and a tank top. It was awesome. So many of my favorite destinations feel like paradise. I like to go to a nice warm beach. They're hospitable places where I fit. The water's the right temperature, the sun is the right temperature. The Grand Canyon reminds me, this isn't my world, it's God's world. And much of God's world is on a scale that is God-sized. I think of the Grand Canyon. There is nowhere you can stand at the Grand Canyon and take the whole thing in. It's simply overwhelming. But it doesn't overwhelm God. And God alone, He has the perspective that takes the whole thing in. Still, there's no place like home, our home church, our church family. And we arrived back in time for one of the great worship services. Almost 600 people attending Bob Gerbach's memorial. Bob was serving as an elder on our session when he was diagnosed 14 months ago with cancer. And he passed away in mid-October at the age of 59. And amazing testimonies of a life well lived and a graceful, faith-filled death. That's what we experienced at that memorial service. Several people told his story, including Lori, his wife, their two girls, Kendall and Kayla. And Bob's story was a gospel message that all 600 people who were there heard loud and clear. As we settle back into the rhythms of church life, here are a couple of reminders. This Sunday and next, we wrap up, the first part of our Believe series, which has focused on our 10 biggest truths of the Christian faith. Then comes Thanksgiving, followed immediately by the first Sunday of Advent. November 25th is that first Sunday, and it's our Christmas kickoff, one big worship service at 10 a.m. Not 9 o'clock, not 10:40, 10 a.m. And then that's followed immediately by our annual kickoff extravaganza over in the Family Life Center. John McDaniel and Howard McMahon, they are teamed to lead a great worship for all of us. And then Wendy and her kids ministry crew have planned a wonderful lunch and a time of family, post-worship family fun. Gingerbread houses, family photos, the hot cocoa bar, Christmas cheer. And don't forget lunch. We'd love for you to reserve your lunch tickets. They're $5. Pulled pork sandwiches, gourmet mac and cheese. I'm telling you, salad, all the fixins. And then gingerbread houses can be reserved for everybody in your family for $15, each. This year we are also featuring customized Starbucks coffee cups, that can be decorated with the manger scene and Christmas angels, and with a little warning that the tinsel may be falling into your macchiato. But no, actually, I'm just kidding. We're not doing the coffee cup thing. Our Christmas musical is Friday and Sunday, December 4 and 6. And that they are and we recommend you pick up tickets because the sanctuary fills up, and a ticket will help secure your seat. And those tickets are available in the cafe, and they're free. They're free, but they'll help secure your seat because it gets full. Ladies, don't forget our Christmas tea, our women's tea, on Saturday, December 12th. And then on Saturday, December 19, Jim Martinez, our very own Jim Martinez, is headlining a Charlie Brown Christmas jazz concert on, what did I say? That's Saturday, December 19. Speaking of jazz, I'm totally jazzed about our Advent series. 4 Sundays, each Sunday we focus on a phrase from a different Christmas carol that proclaims some aspect of the gospel, of the Christmas gospel. Come thou long expected Jesus, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. And fourth Sunday in Advent is Son of God, love's pure light. So guess which carol that is. Carols are, don't you love them? They're just full of beauty and truth. And once you start reflecting on them, the song just echoes in your mind all day long. And it lifts you. I've been singing carols now for a couple of weeks as I've planned this series. This year, don't forget, we have just 2 Christmas Eve services. The family service, which is contemporary style, that's at 4 p.m. And the candlelight service, which is blended style, that's at 7 p.m. And look, I don't mean to throw anybody into a panic, but Christmas will be here in 6 more weeks. Ah! Okay, but it is the most wonderful time of the year. Hey, I love you, church, and I'll see you on Sunday.